What time is it? It's wellness workout time! Yeah, baby! How you guys doing? I know you're doing great. And I know you're happy and excited because it's Wend wellness workout time. I know you've been waiting for it all day. So here we are, about to rock it. So what do we got today on the menu, right? We have backpack leg day. So you don't need too much space for today. This size of this area rug will do for me. Should do for you as well. Something about that size. So no excuse. You can do it anywhere. All right. Having said that, it's going to be a little bit different. We're not per se going straight through, and we're not taking a minute in between each round either. You're going to get 10 seconds between each round. So in essence, we are going straight through, right? But you're going to hear that ding, let you know one's down, and I think it helps little to hear that. And also, in terms of functionality, it's good to have that 10 seconds in case you need to drop some weight out of your backpack, okay? Aiming for something you could do about 25 squats with, I would say, okay? So if you could do 25 squats and you're really burning by 25, that's about the right weight you should have in that backpack, right? Books, sealed water bottles, you know the drill by now. Nothing sharp could break. Be smart about it. And we'll get through the moves, get rocking and rolling. All right. So we're not going to wear the backpack for the demo to save all our juice, right, for the workout itself. And first up, we're going to have squat hold. Now, we don't normally start with our squat hold, but we're going to change it up today. And I know I've said, yeah, you don't start with the holds in the beginning of your workout. You do them at the end when you do the supersets. You do the power stuff first. But guess what? Every now and then, it's also good. Nothing's black and white. It's also good to change it up in that sense and shock your body, right? And that's why we don't plateau at Wend Wellness, because we're always changing it up. No two workouts are exactly the same. And that's a big key to never plateau. So, having said that, squat hold is first, right? You're at about 90 holding it. We'll do that twice in a row, okay? So 2 15-second intervals straight. Next up, we're going to do pulse squat levels. So you're going to pulse at 3 levels. Then 3, 2, level 1 is about 90, right? After we do that, we'll go straight into a squat pulse. How you guys doing? Thanks for tuning in. I'll come see who you are in a second. Can't see from here, but thank you, and I hope you enjoy this. Get something out of it. Next up is just pure pulse, right? Pure pulse. And after that, we'll have a pulse squat. Pulse, and then full squat. Different than pulse squat levels where we're just pulsing at each level, right? With pulse squat, you pulse, and then you squat. You guessed it. What up, Marty Suarez? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in, Maggie. What's going on? B1, 2, 3. Thanks for coming on, guys. Hope you enjoy this, like I said. After that, we'll get into our lunge stuff. You're going to be in a lunge hold first. And this principle of doing our lunge hold, right, our squat hold first, is going to really get the legs fired up before we start today, right? So we'll hold that leg. Then we'll do the other side with the hold, right? Nice and deep. After that, we're going to go back to the other leg. So with all of our lunge moves, we're going back and forth between legs. So please keep that in mind. And that also means with every round, we're going to start with the opposite leg we did the round before when we get into lunges. Because what have we just done before the lunges? 5 sets of squats. So one of the legs is going to get hit right after all those squats, and it's been squatting the whole time, right? So naturally, we're gonna switch which leg gets tortured every time in that sense. You'll do the squat hold on the other side, and then the next move is lunge pulse. So you're in a lunge, and we've done it many times, and you're just pulsing very subtly up and down, maintaining a good contraction, right? In the glutes, the quads, legs get killed. Legs and the booty. We'll do that for the other side, and then I believe next was a stationary lunge, right? So you're just stationary, lunging all the way down, all the way up, right? Stationary lunge. We'll rock that other side. Then we've got front lunge. You'll come to the front and lunge. Same leg, lunge. Same leg. Next 15, we'll rock that other side. After that, we got back lunge. So you'll step back, lunge, step back with the same leg, same concept. We'll rock that other side the next 15. And last but not least, we got the combo of squats and lunges. So you're going to squat, lunge, squat, lunge, okay? And we'll just rotate back and forth. And that's all your moves, baby. That's right. In and out today. 20 minutes of fun. Good old-fashioned fun coming at you the Wend Wellness way. You got about 1 minute. We'll get rocking here. You got 30 seconds. Esplexo, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. All right. All right. In essence, straight through today. You guys are going to be in and out. 20 minutes of exercise. You know the deal? You know the drill by now. And you're going to squat hold. Getting the legs ready to roll, baby. Getting them fired up. We're having so much fun already. Hold it. Good job. One more time. Stay tuned at the end if you want to hear us talk about our 10-day mental challenge stuff. We're on the 8th. We're on the 9th day. So 2 days left. And now you're going to pulse. Pulse. Pulse level 3. Level 3. Level 2. Level 1. Level 1. Level 2. And it's just a little bounce. 3, 2, 1. A little bounce in the legs. And now that bounce is confined to just level 1. Right? I like my legs wide. It's just more comfortable for me. You guys do it how you want. Now pulse, squat. Squat. And we're in our lunge series. Lunge hold. Make sure you have a good bend in this leg, right? Now your back leg can be stiff or bent, kind of preference. If you want to hit the booty of this leg, I recommend it stiff, right? You'll feel the difference. Bend your back leg and then make it tight and stiff. You feel your butt like that more, right? Lunge pulse. Proof is in the pudding with all these moves. You adjust your body slightly and see what feels the best. And by best meaning what it's doing, where it's doing the most, right? For certain regions. You don't need to memorize anything about working out. And front stationary lunge this side, sorry. You're coming down, up, that leg straight. That leg straight. And when I say straight, the front leg. Up, at the top. Other side, other side. Front lunge, other leg. Other side. Leg Terminator today. Have fun with it. And now you're back here. The same leg that stepped forward is now stepping back. This way we hit the other leg in the bend, right? Right there. Other side, other side. Lunge City. Coming at you. Squat. Lunge. Squat. Now, just because where I was placed, I'm stepping back for the lunge. You could step forward. That's one down. You could step forward if that's more comfortable for where you are. Probably got 6 seconds or less. Squat hold. You're already done with one round. Good job, you guys. Uno más. Ah. Close. Level 2. Level 3. 3, 2, 1. 1. And notice, even on level 3, the knees are bent still. And come down into just a pulse. Squat. Pulse. Squat. And we're starting with our other leg in front this time than last time, and we're holding a lunge. Nice bend in this knee, right? Other side. Feeling the burn already. Pulse on the other side. Woo. Other leg. Good job. We're talking about uridine monophosphate at the end today. Stick around if you want to hear about it. Stationary lunge. What about uridine monophosphate, Shane? I know so much about it already. What else are you going to tell me? We're going to talk about its role in cognitive function today. Other side. We've been on that nootropic kick lately, right? With our research. And by ours, I mean mine. Front lunge, other leg. Other side. We got 4 there, right? So what's the number we never get less than in a set? Yes, it's 4. All right? You're going to step back with the same leg. You were just stepping forward in line. One more. And back. Good job. You're almost done with your second circuit. Come forward. Squat. Excuse me. Lunge. Squat. Lunge. Squat. 2 down. It's backpack leg day, baby doll. You know it. And we're back, just like that. Squat hold. leg attack coming at you now. You like that? Hey, keep holding. Pulse, level 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, come up, down, pure pulse. Now I'm starting to sweat. Come down, pulse, and squat. Pulse, and squat. Start with that other leg with a lunge hold. Other side. Hold it. Good bend in this leg, right? Nice job, guys. You're doing great. Keep going. Don't even think about it. Just go. Other side. We got our pulse this time. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Other side, stationary lunge. Again, other side. You're going to step front, lunge. Other side. Now you're going to come forward. Same leg that steps. Steps again. Back. Almost done with your third circuit, just like that. Time flies when you're having fun, baby. Other side. Lunge. Squat. Lunge. Squat. Lunge. Squat. 3. Nice. Squat hold. One more. Come on. Push with me, guys. Come on. Pulse, 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 pulse. Oh. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Squat. Come down. Pure pulse. Think about it this way. It's the second to last time you're going to be doing this. That's good. Squat. Lunge. Hold. Oh. Other side. You should be sweating now. Yeah. Ooh. And pulse. Other leg. Other leg. Stationary lunge. Other side. Other leg. 4 good ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step forward with the other leg. Lunge. Good job, guys. Keep going. Other side. Step forward. Same leg. Going back. Other side. You know the drill. Squat, lunge, squat, lunge, squat, lunge, squat, lunge. Last circuit coming. Let's go. Get up. What's up, sir? I'm Dr. Doug. Squat, hold. 4 minutes, your day's over. 4 minutes. You could do anything for 4 minutes. Sure as hell could do this. Hold it. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Level 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. Back to 1. Pulse. I know you're tired. I'm dying. And squat. Pulse and squat. And squats to city. Almost done. Last squats of your day. Not true. Last thing, but last full squats. Lunge. Hold. Knee. Pulse the same leg. It's the last circuit. Go hard. Other side. Hold. Hold it. Nice job. Really nice. Man, the holds first today. They've proven to be difficult. Alternate. And pull same leg. I know it's roasting, but you're almost done. Stationary lunge, other leg. 2 minutes. Keep going. Front lunge, same leg. Back lunge, same leg being hit. So move the other leg. We're doing all 3 for each one. In a row. Other side, stationary lunge. Front lunge, same leg coming forward. That was just in front. Opposite leg steps back this time. Squat, lunge, squat, lunge. 1, 2, 3, we're doing 5. Keep the pace. 4, one more. Squat for good luck. Nice. Nice. Well done. 10 seconds. All right. Take this godforsaken thing off me. That's another one down, baby. Great job wherever you are on your journey with Wend Wellness and your own fitness, more importantly. In this journey, I hope you've come far so far and hope you only keep getting further. Right? And today was one more little step. Think of it that way. So good job. Bertha Flores, how you doing? The OG regular on here. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. All right, so 2 days left on our mental challenge. And what are we talking about today? You're talking about whatever you've been researching, whatever you want to look up. For me, it was uridine monophosphate. I talked briefly about it the other day, but I wanted to kind of reiterate a few things that I don't think we went over. So when we talk about uridine monophosphate, let's break it down a little bit. So uridine, right? So when you think of nucleic acids and bases, right? You're still bound to a base, or a ribose, sorry, the base, I'm so tired. Bound to a ribose, right? And these are chains in our DNA, RNA, but when we talk about uridine, we're talking more about the RNA, right? Replaces thymine. So, as we know, what up, Nadia? How you doing, girl? Thanks for tuning in. But the chemistry is not as important at all, right? So I just want to distinguish today the difference between uridine and uridine monophosphate. So aside from being a building block with RNA and uridine, you also can add a monophosphate group to it, meaning 1-phosphate. And we've talked about creatine monophosphate, and we see the power and effect of having that extra phosphate group to donate to other things to give us energy. And in the example of creatine, it was given to ADP to convert it to ATP. So probably in a good track here, being a monophosphate. And when we talk about uridine in its pure RNA form, the constituent without the monophosphate, it's a building block, right? It's used to make base pairs and things like that. And we're going way back to like 5th grade, right? But now it is not as bioavailable or absorbable and useful for other purposes by the body if it is purely uridine. So now uridine monophosphate, and there are other forms that are also more absorbable. Uridine monophosphate's one major one that I was researching. and it makes the uridine more bioavailable, able to be uptaken and used by the body for other purposes. And some of these purposes can promote better cognitive performance. So improving cognitive functioning overall is one thing. Your memory, your mood, right? And a lot of these nootropics do that stuff, and it makes sense, you know, and things that give your brain more energy. You're going to be in a better mood, right? You're going to feel better throughout the day. Your performance will be a little bit higher. It has more fuel. And so that makes sense, right? On top of that, it can improve the quality of your sleep, very interestingly. So I thought that was a very fascinating thing about it, actually. It also could be used in pain management. Another really interesting thing. So uridine monophosphate, that is. Look it up yourself. Don't take my word for it, right? Take Google's and reliable sources on Google at that, right? So that's what I wanted to talk about today. And I also wanted to say, you know, it's, you know, you don't have to be so crazy about technicalities and stuff like that in I think most senses, but in this one especially too, we're talking about this 10-day mental challenge, you know. It's not like it's not really a challenge, you know. I mean, if it is, it's for yourself, right? You're just challenging yourself, just like every time you work out with yourself, right? It's you against you. And so if you haven't done any research or anything like that, are you slacking? No, I mean, you know, you're doing it for you and you're doing it for what you want, but aren't you really interested in something, you know, that you haven't looked into a lot? Isn't there something you'd really like to learn about that you never really went over in school, that maybe it's been years since you've really dove into it, or whatever it is? We all have our passions, and I hope you have more than one. But even if you just pick one to kind of research and look at, do it. Do it for yourself. What if you read for a minute? 2 minutes? Does that really take a lot out of your day? I mean, right? So you can answer that for yourself, but that's what it's about, right? You deserve it. It's all about what you want to do for you. So that's just a little bit I want to say about that. And tomorrow's our last day, so I'd love to hear some cool stuff you guys have been looking into. And I would love to hear about your passions in general, right? This doesn't just have to be about working out, and it's not just about working out. It's about overall health, an all-encompassing form of good health, which is mental and physical, right? Mind and body, okay? And so that's why we kind of talk a little bit about everything. So thank you guys very much. I won't keep you any longer. Tomorrow we have HIIT, I believe. We'll see. Our legs are roasted, so we'll see what we come up with for that. Any special requests, please message me. Had a great time today, guys. I'm dripping. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.